5440 Mike, Riverside ground. Maintain that at below 2,500. Tulsa departure frequency 134.7. Squawk is 0214.
Maintain outer below 2,000. Riverside ground, Cessna 5440 Mike. With information Bravo requesting close traffic.
Cessna 5440 Mike, Riverside ground. Where are you parked?
At least one.
At Lisa Plain.
Cessna 5440 Mike, Riverside ground. Roger. Follow the Seminole outbound from the Spartan ramp. Runway 19 right. Taxi via Alpha. Cross runway 13.
We'll give way to the Seminole to 19 right via Alpha. Cross runway 13. 40 Mike.
All right, good.
So, do I do 2996?
Oh,
or
we will do that, but let's go ahead and taxi since we got a taxi clearance.
Okay.
And that's the airplane we're following. So we'll do a brake check and then we'll go. And my airplane. And my brakes work. Your airplane. So clear right, we'll turn to the right. Point banking, turn indicators, banking with the airplane, good. Alright. We're good in position. And 1,000 RPM, and let's do our run-up checklist.
Cabin doors are closed and locked. Controls, we're level 100. All right.
Steering,
brakes, there you go.
Copy, just want to wait to get the ramp area, then I'll have your clearance for you there. You want to copy it as your taxi?
Ready to copy for 34 Pop.
Okay, steering 34 Pop, clear to the Arnold Jones Jr. Airport via radar vectors, maintain 2,500. Departure frequency is 134.7 and squawk 4360.
Flaps.
And 6634 Papa cleared Riverside via radar vectors 2,000, expect 2,500 or clear to 2,500, 134.7 and 4360 the box for 34 Papa.
Steering 345, readback is correct.
Okay. Riverside Tower, Cessna 5440 Mike at 19 right for closed traffic.
This is 5440 Mike, Riverside Tower, fly runway heading runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
19 right, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, where's their mic? Alright. Smash it down, there you go. Alright, left hand on the yoke. Don't have to worry about overspeeding the other airplane, that's Seminole, so he's gonna get right out of our way. Alright, keep that right foot in there.
01, runway 19 left, clear for the option.
Yeah, right left cleared option, routing 01.
Okay, full power?
Yep. Oh, it's full, there you go, good. Now, airspeed's alive, we got full power.
Could you repeat again for 34 Papa?
There you go, lighter on the feet, rotate.
34 Papa.
Okay.
Rotate.
There we go.
There you go. Boom, done. Alright, climb out 67, 70 knots.
Oh, we are not over the runway anymore.
Yep, and look at the windsock. It's blowing from the left, so a little bit of a crosswind.
And going to departure 34 Papa.
Alright, let us climb a little bit steeper. Pitch for that airspeed. Power for altitude. And we got the power in, so we're powering for altitude. We got to pitch for the airspeed.
Seminole 28 Tango, turn right, heading 220, contact Tulsa departure.
220, contact departure, Seminole 28 Tango.
Hold that runway heading until he tells us otherwise. Look back. No, we're not. No, yeah, we don't have to go back toward it too much.
25 X-ray, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 19 right, 25 X-ray.
Spartan Spartan 5-2, follow Cessna downwind approaching base, number 2, runway 19 left, clear to land.
Follow Cessna downwind, approaching base, number 2, clear to land, Spartan 5-2.
Cessna 40 Mike, make left traffic, follow Cessna off your left downwind.
Make left traffic, follow Cessna on the left downwind, 40 Mike. Alright, so that means is, alright, let's go ahead and make a gradual left turn, and it will be a heading of 100, but keep that climb going. Let's go ahead and make that turn. There you go.
Riverside 2, Spartan 5-2.
Gentle 30-degree turn.
Approval, and it'll be a stop and go.
Spartan 5-2, clear for the option, 19 left, number 2.
19 left, clear for the options, number 2, Spartan 5-2.
Alright, look down at the runway. There we go. Hold that heading. Hold 1,700 feet.
Spartan 0.
Blind down to the downwind. He hasn't given us permission to do anything, touch and go or anything yet.
Okay.
So I want to reduce my
40 Mike, follow Cessna base, number 3, runway 19 left, clear for the option.
Traffic in sight, number 3, behind the Cessna on the left base, 40 Mike. Alright, what that means is behind him, we can do a touch and go, we can do a full stop, we can do go around, whatever we need to. So as we're going here, I'm just cruising, so I got the power back, but I'm going to do fuel selector on both, mixture in, landing light on, master on, fuel primer in and lock. So that's your pre-landing check, coming a beam, and because this all happens pretty fast, there's that beam my landing, so carb heat comes out, just like we talked about, power comes down. I'm going to hold that altitude. So now, I got my power down about 1,700 RPMs, and I will let go toward the end of the runway, 19 left there, and let it just kind of slow down. Once we're in the white arc in this airplane, I can add 10 degrees of flaps, making sure in this airplane it's 10 degrees of flaps. And then I aim for 75 knots. Once it's 75, I can let the airplane just start to descend of its own accord. Now, it's important for us to wait for that airplane to pass us before we turn our left base, because that way we'll have enough spacing. I'm going to go and still wait till I'm about 45 degrees from my point of position to the numbers on the runway. So on this airport, it's really just about over 71st Street. So just outside the bridge, you can make a good turn if you're doing this by, quote-unquote, the numbers. So as I turn, now I want to transition to 70 knots. I'm 9 degrees off at heading 280. I want to put down to 20 degrees of flaps. I want to check my right side, make sure there's no one else coming there. There could be someone on the other side coming for the parallel runway, but they're off kilter. I don't want that, and I can't tell if that's a Hawk or a helicopter. Now coming back, I'm looking back there, turning in before I get there so I don't overshoot, because overshooting is really bad on parallel runways. Now I didn't have my throttle friction lock tight enough, so I lost a little of the RPMs, but now I'm kind of evened up. Our traffic to follow is on the runway. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm going to put my 30 degrees of flaps in there and hold 65. Notice this is all actually happened kind of automatically as I've done all these procedures. I'm not really looking there. So now, at about 1800, airplane is on a corrected glide path. Notice also, like we talked, crabbing into the wind toward the runway. And just a little high above the happy glide slope, but it's going to put me down there. And I'll go into transition. It looks like he's going to take off again on touch and go. So hopefully he's off the ground before we get there, because otherwise we have to do a go around. In the case of a go around, we go full, full, full. Don't haul on the flaps, but we just let the airplane fly level. He wait to the end of the runway. And we're holding 65, and basically we're just flying right down. But notice the nose is still off kilter here.
Yeah.
Also, you can't touch down before that line because this is a display threshold. We'll talk more about that here in a little while. So I'm just kind of letting the airplane fly to the ground. All right, we got the runway made. We're over it, so I'm going to idle. And we're going to keep it down, 65, and here's about 10 feet. So now I'm putting that right rudder in and left wing down like we were talking about. And then I'm fighting it. So the left wheel wind came down first, then the main, then the nose. A lot to take in at once. All right, RB goes in, flaps come up, full power. And then you take off again. All right, your airplane, take off the airplane. And don't worry, I'm going to be talking down each time on this. All right, 55 knots, rotate.
Yeah.
Rotate. There you go. Now climb out at 67, so drop that nose down a little bit. There we go, we'll get that airspeed back. I don't know how people play golf today. I don't know how that's fun. Like, I can see golf being fun, but I just don't see it today being fun.
The heat.
Riverside Tower, Spartan 5-2, this is the last time around the pattern.
Spartan 5-2, change runway 19 right, clear to land.
19 right, clear to land.
Oh, we'll be by ourselves.
That's 40 Mike, be number 1, runway 19 left, clear for the option.
Number 1 for 19 left, clear for the option, 40 Mike. And here's the thing in traffic, they'll give you your clearance to land or do whatever for the option early like that when they get slower. Sometimes it gets so busy you forget that you got it. It's okay to ask again to make sure.
Yeah.
It's happened to me a lot. Alright, hold our altitude. Alright, now we're coming beam our 1,000 footer, so go ahead, pull that carb heat. Carb heat. Aim back to the right because we don't want to get close to the runway before we want to because then we'll be too high. Alright, pull that throttle back to 1700.
And I would like to request some short approaches.
And go ahead and put that 10 degrees, well, wait till it's in the wet arc, sorry.
So 4726
Alright, 10 degrees flaps.
You want the pattern?
Hey, firm, we're light pattern and short approach, 26 Lima.
The 26 Lima is barely readable.
Affirmative.
Alright, now let it descend down at 75. Pitch for the airspeed. Leave the power where it is.
Okay.
Pitch for the airspeed.
26 Lima.
And we'll keep flying outbound.
Yeah, again, that radio is barely
at 75. So let the
airplane
nose down.
It's a lot of static.
There you go. Now look back at the runway.
Alright, yeah.
It's almost about 45 degrees. We're almost at 71st Street. Go ahead and make your first left turn.
Hours, so we'll get that fixed, 26
And let it keep descending, but we want to keep about 70 knots.
Contacting ground, Spartan 5-2.
Tower, Cub
So get that nose down while you're turning, because we don't want...
We're over the river by Chandler Park. We'd like to follow the river for 19 right.
Cub 656 Bravo Hotel, Riverside Tower.
Alright, look where we are. Lift that wing a little bit. Alright, close. Alright, so now we got to turn a little bit fast because we're slow and turning. So we got to use that rudder.
Alright, follow the river. We'll report.
Alright, so we missed our 20 degrees of flaps, so aim at 70 knots, so bring it back up.
Spartan 5-1, Riverside Tower.
Put in 10 degrees more flaps to 20. Let it slow down to 70. Because we can always adjust it.
Okay.
So, alright, so now we're slowing down. Alright, now you're 30 degrees flaps. Now hold that 65 with your pitch. And it feels like 65. There we go. Now don't pull that throttle out. Because we don't need to descend. We got all these trees and stuff there. So. Alright, add a little power. Add a little power. Add a little power. Add a little power. Get that nose down. We want that airspeed up. So we're controlling this with this. So if we need to get a little bit further, we need altitude. So add that power. There you go. There we go. 1800. Keep that nose down a little bit. There you go. Because we want to see that runway. Alright, aim that the top of the cowling at the numbers. Alright, add a little power.
Justin 26 Lima,
I'll help you get there.
Above 2000.
Alright, I'm on the controls with you. It's okay. We got this. Alright, now reduce your power. Go to idle. Now we're going to hold it off. Alright, see, feel how, alright, see, feel how heavy, how much power you got there on there? Hold it, hold it, hold it. There you go. Carb heat in, flaps up before that, because if we do that full power, we'll leap off the ground. I'll show you that in a little while. Let's go.
6 Bravo, tell that police helicopters just north of.
Come on, Forza, Mike, you got it.
Turning northbound 1,500. He's just about straight north of the airport.
Roger, we're looking
for that right rudder in there. All right, 55, rotate. Get that back pressure in there. There you go. Now you're really learning to fly the airplane.
Yeah.
Trying to keep that 67, 70 knots. Good. All right, let's go back the other way because we're drifting to the right. Because we can't go into the other runway's flight path. Because they have other parallel traffic on it. There we go. So it is important to look back.
Cub 6 Bravo Taylor, please helicopter southbound now, 1,400 just west of the river, north of I-44. Cessna 832, turn right, heading 220, contact Tulsa departure.
Right, 220, going to departure, Skyline 832.
Alright, better. So another 10 degrees of flaps. You got the end of the runway there, so we'll check to the right. We get busy. Alright, turn back to left. Now turn. Get that nose down a little bit.
26 Lima, make left traffic, runway 19 or left.
There you go. A little bit right rudder. Because you're doing an uncoordinated turn. There you go. A little bit overshoot, but that's good because we're not in a dangerous position. Because there are other guys out to the right here. Alright, so we're holding 65, 30 degrees flaps. And you might want to add some power. Hold that 65. So pitch for it, even with the power in there. There you go. Notice how also we rise a little bit, but if you keep the nose down, hold that 65, we keep aiming there. So yeah, we're going to let it crab to the left. And it's just going to, even though we're pointing this way, we're going this way. As we'll look at the windsocks, and they're just saying, hey, we're pointing this way. So the wind's coming there, so we should be pointing that way.
Tower, just a heads up, it'll be a full stop for 26 Lima.
Alright, start reducing that power a bit. Holding that speed, good, there you go. Keep it pointing down, there you go. Alright, reduce the idle. Oh, hold it, now, gradually pull it back. There you go, keep holding it here, hold it here, hold it here. Woo! Alright, keep flying it. Woo! And a little bit of left rudder, no brakes. Alright, gear, heartbeat. Full power, I'm sorry, correction. Flaps up, full power.
Wind 170 at 8.
Told you, you're going to have to make some ones that ain't so pretty. Alright, we got 55 knots, let's rotate. I didn't give you any help on that one, so... Hey, airplane can be reused again. On this episode of Flying with Ashley.
Alpha 30 ground, Sector Bravo Hotel.
Spartan 50, Riverside Tower, roger.
Alright, we look back at the runway, it looks about 45. You're going to make your turn to the left base.
Order departure, 25 X-ray.
Bring that turn around there. Hold about 70, so bring that nose up. Bring that nose up, there you go. Alright, 20 degrees flaps. There's the runway, look to the right. No one's coming. Back to the airspeed. Alright, start your turn back to final. Don't lead too much with that rudder. Okay, good. Get that nose down, hold that 65. There you go. Look at that nice lineup. Alright, 30 degrees of flaps. Holding it back. Looking to hold that 65.
Cirrus 16, Lima X-ray, Riverside Tower, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Clear to not land, 19 right, 6 Lima X-ray.
Eventually all these movements will become easy and smooth and smaller and smaller. Alright, look at that. We got a nice position right there on the first runway.
Contact Tulsa departure.
Going departure, 5
Alright. Start bringing that power out. There you go. And you can keep it idle because we got enough power to make it to the runway. Enough glide. Just keep that 65 on there and we'll be fine. Alright, so not too much because you do that. Just gradual, add back pressure, add back. Oh, I'm going to help you there. Now hold it. We're going to hold it, right rudder a little bit. There you go. Alright. RP'd in. Flaps up. Full power. You having fun yet?
Yes.
Because if we do it too fast, we slow the airplane down. It's a stall problem. All right, good. Hold that crab angle in there. Hold that 6-7. Good. Climb out.
744 Riverside Tower, Roger. Number 2, follow with Cirrus, 2 mile final.
All on the Cirrus.
That looks good. 45 degrees. There you go. Put that nose down a little bit. I don't want to get. There we go. All right, clear to the right.
20.
There you go. I think you're getting the hang of it.
Are you doing 19 right or left?
One left. The guy on the right there is doing 19 right. He's doing what they call short approach, but that's a commercial maneuver. We'll cover that for another time.
Degrees?
Yep. Steering 34 Papa, number 1 now, runway 19 right, clear to land.
And clear to land for 34 Papa, 19 right.
All right, there you go. Let it glide. There you go. Keep leg. And we keep, all right. Hold it back, hold it back. There you go. A little bit to the right, right rudder. I didn't help you with that. You made a safe landing all on your own.
Oh, man.
Don't start out pretty. All right, we'll slow down here. So use the brakes a little bit. And we'll turn to the right, yep. So back, and a little more brakes, there you go. Remember, do them straight, and then...
Cessna 40 Mike, hold short, runway 19 right, remain this frequency.
We'll hold your 19 right, remain this frequency, 40 Mike. All right, taxi up to the 1 left and 19 right sign, and we'll stop there until he tells us to cross. 6 landings, not too shabby. All right, let's hold here. Brakes. Otherwise, he's gonna get real nervous. Because this is a runway, remember, at this runway airport, we know that we can do this. We don't know that as a